Salam, shalom. Wise Silas speaking. Today I want to do this very deep video, as always, explaining what a curse is. Now I'm giving you all a chance to get in here. Please let me know if I'm loud enough above the music. Also subscribe to the channel. Click the notification bell as well so you can know when I'm going live. Peace and wisdom, Sir Jones. Visit my website as well, upscaleknowledge.org. Check out the pricing plans. This is where my post and deep videos are. Each pricing plan lasts about a year, except for the video ones. But like I said, you can visit the website, go to pricing plans, our blog. It's best you go to pricing plans so you can see all of them, but you can see it through the blog section as well. It's the same. Now, I want to get to this deep video explaining what a curse is. Hopefully everyone's in good spirits. I know it's Sunday. This is real Bible class. This is real church. Now I want to say this one thing before I start, just to give you guys clarity from the last video. Of course, I said a Jew is someone who comes from the Julie Caesar family tree. Most of you guys, in your ignorance, you say you're reaching. King David from the, you get it? From the Julie family tree is not the David of Israel. You haven't read the book. You know nothing of history. Julius Caesar is probably one guy to you. Julius Caesar is a whole family tree. Julius Caesar is not a name. Caesar is a title of rank, like king, Caesar. Julius is the family name. And so you got a bunch of Julius Caesars. You get it? Salam, shalom, like I said. King David, that y'all know from the Bible, has to do with the Julie Caesar family tree. If you read John chapter 18 or 19, I think it's 19, but it may be 18, maybe verse 15, somewhere around there. Chapter 18 or 19, somewhere around verse 15. The Jews tell Pilate, "We have no king but Caesar." If you think I'm reaching when I say the Jews come from the Caesar family tree, then why did the Jews say that? That part. The Bible is like a history book or a based on the truth, a true story book. So like when you're watching a movie that's based on the true stories, they changed the names a little bit. The Bible is like a based on a true story movie. The names are slightly changed, but not too much where if you understand things, you would be lost. You get it? A Jew is just a short way of saying, you know, Julius Caesar. That family line. Now, if you choose to be lost after that, that's on you. I get it. You guys have this great perception that the people of God is Jews. You should just pick up a Harry Potter book and do the same thing. You just pick up any book you want. Because all books, they based on life. You know? Even the Cat in the Hat And so you just pick yourself a nationality out of these things. What's the difference? It's not like the nationality you picking out the Bible you can do with anything in the daytime. So it's still the same. You can just be the cat in the hat people. What's the difference? If you're a sound-minded adult, what is the difference? The Bible is a book. It's not even clear if it's non-fiction. You already know it's not non-fiction. Non-fiction meaning it's truth. You know the Bible isn't non-fiction because it doesn't even have an author. That part. It's 66 separate books, meaning it don't have an author because it's 66 of them. That part. There's 66 books constructed together into one text. No author, no nothing. All that secrecy which goes along with lie, but this is a truthful book. Get real. Start here. If the book don't have no author, you don't have to get so lost into it to where you start to make it a true. Y'all have many things deemed as true that ain't never been proven as a fact. A thing have to be a proven fact to be true. You say Jesus is Lord and God. Cool. When was this fact proven? Meaning, did he come back already? How does a faith in a belief turn into a true fact before the fact part even happened? You got Christians wanting to debate with me about their God, even though technically, according to their own text, the proof part ain't come yet. That's where your faith supposed to kick in at. That part. You have no faith. You're not even a real Christian. You're running around promoting things that haven't been proven true yet as fact. And even what you follow, it don't say it's a truth. It's based on you having a belief in a faith. And then it will be proven to you. But that part haven't came yet. Now you see how a modern day Christian lost sight of all of that. Meaning y'all skip over every aspect of truth to make a point. Why didn't you test the lie when you received it in that same way? Meaning if you come to my channel, you will notice how they go out their way to test and try the truth. It's clear as day. I said the Jews come from the Julius Caesar family tree. Then I took you to the book. I said, you see that part where the Jew said he only knows Caesar as his king? That's how you know I'm not lying. The book said it. He's still reaching around the point. I said this like how many years ago? Meaning the Julius Caesar video? Or what I said in the previous video, I've been said that. That part. For some reason, thought you guys said I wasn't clear. But for some reason, many people like to dance around the truth and nitpick with the truth. Proven fact. But why didn't you do that with the lie that you received? Meaning y'all telling me if you a Christian, there ain't nothing you can question about your text? That part. No. They don't question lie. Just like a gossiper will hear anything they hear and they won't seek out the truth afterwards. Whatever gossip they heard is true. Why? Because they said so. And so be mindful of these things. Meaning a lot of y'all claim to be on a path of righteousness, whether it's through religion or your own way. But righteous got to do with truth, and truth got to do with fact. And a fact ain't something you can just make what you want it to be. That part. And so when I tell you the Jews come from the Julius Caesar family line, I already showed you the proof in the fact, according to what you believe in. I ain't show you my book and said, look, right here I wrote. Your own book said that. I don't know why y'all don't pick it up. The fact that a Christian didn't never read their own text, but then parade around looking to debate people on it, should show you right there they represent what the religion is. A lie. Otherwise, when did you lie to yourself that you read the book? I'll say that again. When did Christians convince their own self that they read through their text, had understanding before they start debating? If most of y'all be honest with yourself right in this moment, this has nothing to do with you professing this truth out to anybody, just being real with self. Did you read the book? Not a piece here, a piece there, you heard this or that. Did you read the book? 98% of y'all answer would have to be, no, I didn't. Then why are you looking to critique what I told you about the book? That part. And so I'm just giving y'all reference of lie and how deep lie can go. Now let's get into the deep knowledge. What is a curse? Most have curse as spell, magic spell, roots, voodoo, these things. And they have all these things kind of like one thing. So a person will use like spells, roots, voodoo, all these different words simultaneously, like loosely. But all of those things, spells, roots, curses, they're all their own separate sorceries from one another. Sorceries being like science, like how science is a blanket term, but under science you have biology, chemistry, and all the actual sciences. Science not necessarily being anything, but all those curriculums under it. That's how sorcery is. Sorcery ain't nothing but all the curriculums falling under it. That being like spells, roots. You follow? Alchemy, so on and so forth. Now, curse, spells, roots, these things are all their own separate sorceries. I want to deal with the curses in this video. Now, your common person more than likely views a curse as a curse word or a cuss word. Then there's others of you that probably view a curse from your ignorance and it being like a magic spell. Ignorance just means you don't know. So you're viewing a curse from what you don't understand of it. So you view it like, no, a curse might be like this, like a magic spell. Now, a curse is just one thing, and one thing only. Meaning the curse ain't a magic spell or any misconception you have of it. And it's definitely not a cuss word. So when you're reading the Bible and it speaks of don't curse your father or mother, it's not speaking like don't curse at your mother and father, you get it? And I'm sure some of you thought about that and said, that is kind of stupid. What is a curse word? It's just a word like all the other words. Like, fuck is an actual word in another language. It's not a derogatory word. It's just a word for something common. This is real, meaning our curse words are actual words. Bereshit, shit, like that. In the Torah, you got the better shit. Let's say, man, bereshit. That's a shit is a curse word, man, not in their language. Like that. So when you look at things from that perspective, then you say, okay, well then what is a curse word? It's not a cuss word. And the book wasn't talking about cuss words when it said don't curse your parents. Or if it says someone was cursed, it wasn't speaking of a cuss word or a magic spell. It was speaking of one specific thing. That thing is called a lie, a curse, is a lie. But most of you guys have no clue what a lie is. So you get it? Say, man, a lie ain't nothing. Christmas is a lie. We celebrate it. Ain't no big, no big deal there. It's so much bigger than you could ever grasp. Lie, that is. Now, a lie is worse than any disease. It's implanted into the mind. Of course, your mind is your soul. This is what's thinking through the brain, let's say. The mind, the soul that you are. Lie implants itself on the soul, and it eats away at the perception of the soul. Perception have to do with like how you see things and how you hear things. And so lie eats away at one's perception. I'm not saying the person will go blind or won't be able to hear, but in regards to truth, which is opposite of lie, or the curse, they won't be able to. And so remember in the beginning of the video when I was explaining to you guys how a Jew is from the Julie family tree. And I gave you your own biblical text as proof and reference. And some of you guys, I don't know about that. Like that. When you cursed, meaning when a lie has been put on the soul, the perception is eaten away. In that, truth is presented to you, but you still have doubt. But you have no doubt with the lie. Meaning everything y'all will say a Jew is, well, show me it in the text. I showed you in the text how the Jews, they say Caesar, they came, meaning they come from Caesar. That part. You show me whatever you saying a Jew is. That part. You haven't questioned your own lies, but you challenge the truth even after it's already proven, because the truth is a proven thing. You follow? And so this is what lie does. And this is one of your deepest things in existence. This is why the book, the Bible, speaks so heavily on lie, referencing it to Satan, personifying lie, because lie goes so much deeper than y'all can fathom, especially when you understand all that you see in life is word manifested or sound manifested. A dog barks, that is the dog sound. A dog does not make the same sound as a sheep. A sheep does not make the same sound as a monkey. These things are that sound manifested, just like man speak word. Nothing else speak word, just man. Man is that manifested word. The dog is rough manifested, or whatever his bark is. And only dogs bark. You follow? Like that. Everything you see is its voice manifested. Its voice coming directly from its thoughts or mind. Meaning its voice coming directly from its soul. Follow? And so in that, everything is sound manifested. Its own specific sound manifested. Now, of course, lie is a sound or words. So do you get it? It's a deeper thing than most can fathom. Now, I'm going to give you guys proof that a curse is a lie. If you go to Exodus chapter 22, verse 28, it says, "You are not to blaspheme God, nor curse a ruler of your people." Now, blaspheme has to do with lie. A lie against God. Like saying like God got spit on. God got beat up and put on the cross. God was a man. These is all blasphemies, disrespectful lies. God is not no man, you a man. That's a common thing. Don't disrespect God like that. It's like me calling a man a woman, or me calling a woman a little girl. Blood, you don't do that. God greater than man. How he a man? God create the whole universe. He a man? Like that. A blasphemy is like that. When you lying against God. And this was an old thing that was done to renounce God. This was a Satan worship thing. So to worship Satan, one must renounce God. That means blaspheme God, disrespect God in some way, verbally, because you can't do nothing physical to God. It's the only way you can, you get it? Meaning God cold-blooded. All you can do is talk shit about him. Let me see one of y'all deck God. Go deck God. Go shoot God. You niggas can't even do nothing to the sun. Like they say, you wasting your time throwing rocks at the sun. That part, God greater than the sun. Let me see you touch God. And so, like I said, all man can do is run his mouth about God. And that's how cold God is. Now, if you understand blaspheme to mean lie, then when it says you are not to blaspheme God or lie on God, nor curse a ruler of your people, is speaking of the same thing. A person ain't God, so you can't say technically blasphemy in regards to a person, but you can say lie, meaning you can say don't blaspheme God and don't lie, which is the same thing in regards to a person. You can't use blasphemy with the person because they not God. So that's why the text say you are not to blaspheme God, which is lie on God, and you are not to curse a ruler of your people. It didn't mean like say fuck shit. It meant like that. You were not to be babbling on lying on the ruler of your people, nor are you to be lying and blaspheming on God. So there's your first piece of proof, meaning they put blaspheme and curse together so you grasp. We speaking of the same thing. A curse is what you know in the daytime as a lie. Lie being a new modern word. But the concept of what lie is has always been around under different names. Belial, meaning in the past belief was Belial, aka Beliar. It's like I tell y'all, belief is an agent of lie. It's how you stretch lie out forever, like how truth is eternal. So a person believe Jesus is God, but they ain't never get no proofs of it. But this belief has been in existence for thousands of years. So like I said, a belief is how you stretch out a lie, make it seem eternal like the truth, but it will never have a fact or proof. It's just something that is. And so you get my point? If y'all do, put up a 1. Now I'm gonna read another verse. Deuteronomy. Hopefully this dog isn't too loud. I'm not sure who's abusing their dogs. That's not my dog. I know a lot of y'all be like, man, Silas need to get his dog. I do not have pets. I don't do pets. That ain't my dog. Now, I don't know what I don't know what y'all doing with y'all kids and y'all dogs out here, but hopefully y'all babies ain't crying like that. They feed the fucking dog. That's what she. Nah, I'm just playing with my neighbors. I like both my neighbors. We got that dog together good. Now, so D, they watching me right now. They're watching my video right now. They may shut the dog up. Thank you if you are. It was nice. You didn't have to do that. Just forget everything. Just forget everything I just said. Dogs. Dog abuse. Now, Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 20. Peace and wisdom, Yesenia Reyes. Email me. I'm going to give you access to one of the pricing plans on my website. Thank you for giving back. Peace and wisdom, different angles. If there's anyone else I may have missed, kind of catch out when I do. You can always email me. Now, Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 20, it says, "The Lord will send on you curses, confusion, and rebuke in everything you put your hands to, until ye be destroyed and perish quickly for the evil you've done in forsaking me." Now, I want you to focus on the curses, confusion, and rebuke part. That all has to do with lie. So we're saying the Lord will send on you lie. If you take curses out, the Lord will send on you lie. And of course, lie causes confusion and rebuke. You know, rebuke how y'all are in the daytime. Y'all like disgruntled. Get it? Like rebellious. They're looking to rebel against everything. If a person say they honorable, y'all are desperately seeking for them not to be. If a person say they great, y'all desperately seeking to make them not. Like that. And this is all a result of lie. Like when one is plagued by lie, or as the book puts it, cursed. And so hopefully y'all grasp peace and wisdom me. I'm just giving y'all references from the book. That curse is always lie. I'm using the Bible because I know this is the most popular book in the daytime. Person will never go to church a day in their life and try to make a point to you by blurting out a Bible verse. But this is not a religious channel. I explain ancient texts. All of them. Bible is ancient text, so this is why I'm explaining it. But it's a satanic religion. The book has nothing to do with the religion. This is why nobody in the religion read the book. Religions just use any books they want. So the conscious community is like a religion, and they use ancient Kemetic scholarship. You get it? The Black Hebrew Israelites ain't Christians or Jews. Or they are Jews, but they use the Bible. Like that. Religions are started. A religion is just the gatherings of people agreeing to worship God, and they just pick any book they want, but they don't never read it. And so hopefully that truth I just said makes sense to you. I mean, you are in a religion, you didn't read the book. So like, the Bible come before your religion. I don't want to say that. Man been gathering up together, making up shit, but you get my point? The books were not written by those who were a part of the religions. The books was written by those speaking against the religions. But religions just use any book it want. It use anybody how it want. So this is why the Jews killed Jesus. Man, Jesus is God. But everybody in the daytime think it's a glorious thing to say they a Jew. A Jew is the one that killed God. According to the text, the Jews turned Jesus over to the Romans and told the Romans, politely, kill him. Somehow in modern day, a person think if they say they a Jew, that makes them holy. There's only one group of people in life that y'all so-called God got beef with. That's the Jews. You say, but that's his own people. Well, take that up with them. But why would Jesus have beef with anybody else? Did the book say anybody else did something there? That part, every Christian missed that part. Every Black Hebrew Israelite missed that part because they don't read the book. They just blurt out verses. Like I said, everybody likes to use the Bible as a reference when they want to make a point, even though they ain't really religious. Meaning the Hebrew Israelite supposed to be giving you reference from the Torah. Why are they even reading the Bible? Like I said, when man got curse on you, lie, confusion, rebuke, scrambled mindedness. You be blind, deaf, and dumb. Yeah, he have eyes, yeah, he have ears, but you go ask a Jew. Say, why you read the Bible and not the Torah? He don't know. But I'm sure he'll give you an answer. I'm not saying he isn't going to answer you. Now, in regards to making sense, because there ain't no answer to that. Except you're right. I should be reading the Torah, not the Bible. I wasn't thinking clearly. That should be his response from honesty. Unless we all gonna pretend like a Jew ain't supposed to be reading the Torah. When did a Jew become a follower of the Bible? Lie. How you a Jew and a Christian? What in the hell? This is a black Hebrew Israelite in modern day. I'm not talking about curly sideburn Jews. They read the Torah. I don't want to hold you. I've seen a few of these people in person. There's a bunch of them in New York, so a Jew is not an uncommon thing to see if you live in New York. You get my point? You know, curly sideburns, that's normal for us. We work with them. Like, you get my point? I had a Jew boss before. They mad gangster, right? He just smoked cigarettes all day, and I guess he like me. You know, he just put me up on game and shit. He's like, yo, when you go into business, you make sure you focus on shelter, food, and clothing. He was just giving me jewels. Like, I guess he see like, yo, Jews is not how y'all think. They just don't deal with people. But if they like you, you get it? So I don't want you to get lost where you thinking like, oh, Silas is a Jew hater. I don't like lie. A Jew ain't never lied to me. I'm talking about black Hebrew Israelites. Y'all be lying. Not on purpose, just pretending like y'all know shit. So you get my point? But the Jew schooled me and was just like, if you ever go into business, you make sure you focus that business on shelter, food, or clothing. Because this is the stuff that people, they can't go without. Person always have to have somewhere to live. They have to have clothes on their back, and they have to have food. And so you can never lose if you go into those businesses. Of course, you need to understand things like location, but he's explaining to me that's your safest bet. He was the owner of a chocolate factory. Make different chocolates. So he's explaining to me why he picked candy. Like, why the fuck you pick candy, man? Oh, he a genius. He a genius when you target children. A Jew cold-blooded, man. He said food ain't good enough. Who really need all the food? Oh, kids. They the ones that eat snacks and jelly beans and everything. They always got something in their mouth. Adults be stressed out. They don't eat sometimes. They be stressed out like, shit, I gotta get this rent money. So y'all grown. Y'all know what I mean. You ain't eat the other day because you like, nah, I got to get it, man. Shit getting tight around here, man. But a kid would never do that. A kid be like, well, I guess I'll eat me some potato chips. Because shit tight around. You tell your kid, man, things a little tight this week. They still asking for jelly beans and gummy bears. So if you get my point, you know, if you make food that's catered to children, you probably will get wealthy quite quick. Just like if you write literature catered to babies, well, most people gonna buy books for their children because we view, well, it is accurate. You know, advance the mind in terms of, you know, your reading, exercising your mind. And so children's books gonna get bought more than any books. Because you got to start the kids off, you know? And that you can't lose, you know, on children's things. Unless, you know, whatever you got just suck. And so the Jew was schooling me on that. I'll just give y'all that quick little breakdown. This back when I was probably like 27. I was still in and out of the streets, but I was trying to get my mind right. Because I always had the mind, you can't hustle. You can't be 30 hustling, you a loser. If you hustle and you over 30, I ain't saying you a loser. It's just my mindset when I was young. And you probably had the same mindset too when you was like 23. You like, I ain't gonna be selling dope on. I'm gonna have a business. You know, everybody got their dreams. I ain't never seen a drug dealer. I ain't none that I know that ain't have a whole story to tell you about how they gonna be legit. Ain't a drug dealer in existence who don't have a legit story. He never gonna get to it. Because he don't understand you can't serve two masters, but we all got a legit story. I'm glad that I've made it there. And Whatever plan you have ain't, scrap it. Meaning if you in the streets and you got a legit plan, you can scrap it. It ain't gonna work. But like, when you be clean for a minute and clear for a minute, the same way drugs came to you, something else will come to you. If you have an eye and you have motivation, you keep your door open for opportunity, your next thing will come like that. We kind of get lost on plans. We think like we got control over life. I plan to do this. I don't have to plan nothing. Life got things lined up for you, but you just have to have your plate clean. You get my point? You have your plate clean and certain things thrown out before you get that new thing. It's like a girlfriend. You're not gonna get a new girlfriend till your old one out the picture. Even if she lingering in the picture, she gonna fuck up the new one. So you're not truly gonna get no real new girlfriend with the old one still around. Even if she's just lingering and isn't a girlfriend. That's kind of how life works. When you done with a thing, then life will prepare your table for something new. But you gotta be done. Because life don't want to play with you, like. You get it? Just look at life like that. Life ain't gonna play with me. People like to play a lot, but life ain't. And so I got to be straight with life. Your actions is how you communicate with life. And you get my point? The things we receive from life, y'all all say, that was a blessing. It's like that. An action thing. Now, I was giving you guys biblical verses so that you can see that curses lie, nothing else. Now, I'm going to give you guys another one. Matthew chapter 12, verse 22. If you have a Bible and you want to pull it out, you can. I'm taking text from like the King James Version and the New International Version, but you get it? I'm just saying that because if you're reading one version, you like, mine don't say that specifically. Maybe you need to get the New International Version. They all the same for the most part. You get my point? You do have those that get caught up and lost on one word, but these is those that don't have no understanding. How can a word? You could be talking to me and change your word. That ain't gonna fuck up my understanding on what you talking about because somebody replaced one of your words with something else. You get it? I still overall get I get what you saying. So like that, you got the New International Versions where they translate, that King James Version, which is like Romeo and Juliet tongue. Hear thee, hear thee. Most people don't realize that they never used the word you in the Bible. Maybe in the New International Versions, but if you go back to the original King James, in the Bible's, closer to the original, that 1600 time, they use ye and thou instead of you. And it's because, like I said, YHWH is pronounced you. That's the Lord of hosts, This Jesus character y'all got, he's a fake personification of the YHWH. This is you. Not you specifically, but the spirit inside of you. It's like I say, we all start as seminal fluid. The white yolky stuff. This is why Jesus said, come into my yoke. It's nice here. That's a Bible verse of Jesus speaking. He says, come into my yoke. If you ever wondered, what yoke is Jesus talking about? What man have yoke? He's speaking from the perspective like he the seminal fluid that raised up all the sperm cells in the testicles before they're brought to the egg cell, which is earth. New heaven, new earth. The egg cell stemming from the menses. This is your soil. Sperm cell. The egg cell comes from the menses. Menstrual cycle blood, which is soil. So you plant the sperm cell inside the soil and you get it, you get a whole person. But that's why I said menses is soil. I don't want you to get lost. You have soil on every aspect of life. From airs, liquid, to dirt. On a liquid level of life, menstrual cycle blood is soil. From the physical aspect of life, well, dirt is soil. From the astral or, mental perspective, unconsciousness is saw you, dark space. Y'all consciousness or awareness get planted into unconsciousness every night, and y'all, grow from it or wake up. That's every day. That's that quick comeback. And so hopefully y'all grasp. Now, Matthew chapter 12, verse 22, it says, Then one was brought unto him, one possessed with a devil, blind and dumb. And he healed him, in so much that the blind and dumb both spake and saw. Now, most of y'all will read that verse and say, okay, somebody was brought to him. They was possessed by an evil devil. You got like whatever you view a devil as in your mind. And it was making a person blind. And Jesus did magic, and then their eyes, they could see and hear. The text not saying that. If you have a mind to grasp, devil or Satan is always synonymous with lie. Father of lies, meaning if you hear devil or Satan, you're speaking of lie. Not just lie, but the father of it. And so when it says, then one was brought unto him, one possessed with a devil, one possessed with a lie. And you know how y'all get when y'all lost on y'all lie. Solace, what devil, I hate Solace. You doing all that dumb shit because Solace explained to you how you worship lie. And so when one lost on lie, they all fucking retarded. They can't see, can't hear either. They got eyeballs and ears, but it don't work. And so there it says, then one was brought unto him, one possessed with a devil. That mean a lie. And he was blind and dumb. Blind means you can't see. Dumb is like another word for deaf. You get it? A mute. Another word for a mute is dumb. That means they can't speak or hear. Not dumb how y'all view it. Like, dumb means you just a stupid retard. To call somebody that can hear dumb is like to say they're a mute. That's what makes it insulting. Meaning a mute can't hear you, they're dumb by default. If I say, what's your name? And you give me no answer, you're just looking at me all stupid, but you're a mute. So you get it? You're perceived as dumb. You ever seen somebody try to speak that can't hear? It's strange. Like, hey. They cannot hear their sound. So in that, they sound weird when they try to speak and communicate. Give you the perspective that they slow or retarded. But they're just a mute. The brain might be crisp. But in regards to them, you get it? Projecting that out, well, they never heard anyone speak, so they don't know, like, y'all can hear yourselves to know, like, oh, I don't sound right. So you might clear your own throat, like, my voice ain't sounding right. But if you couldn't hear your voice, then you get my point? Sound any kind of way at any moment. There you go, Trill Chris, the devil is a liar. And so, in Matthew chapter 12, verse 22, when it says, then one was brought unto him, one possessed with a devil, speaking a lie. And they're speaking of someone who's cursed. Meaning a curse is one who is afflicted with lie. And so in perspective, they're possessed by a devil. Get it? And so it says he was blind and dumb. Meaning he have eyes, but can't see. And so it's saying Jesus put truth upon him. It's like if one of y'all following lie and you all hyped up. Imagine if I'm talking to a Hebrew Israelite and he say, oh shit, you're right. The Jews are the ones that killed Jesus. What are we doing? Like that. He don't have it on his heart. You get it? Meaning God took truth from him. So he don't have that on him to say, that is right. So it's saying when Jesus approached the nigga, he got it. Like, now he can see straight and hear. Like that. If y'all don't like somebody or y'all got y'all emotional problems, it blocks y'all from seeing them accurate. and hearing what they have to say, like that. And that's something put, that's a block put upon you. It's like the Bible verse say, I forget which one though. Moses was basically telling God, I'm dumb, I can't speak. The part where God's telling, Moses to go get the Hebrews and say this to Pharaoh or whatever. Moses telling God, I'm dumb and shit, I never been one of good speech. Basically to say I'm dumb. I stutter and all of that, man, I ain't the one. And God told him, who makes mankind's mouth? Like, blood, I make mouths. You worried about the sound of this shit, my nigga? Do you make mouths? You follow? It's like the instrument telling the person that made the instrument, man, I don't think I can play this. Blood, I made you. You feel me? You only can play one kind of way. If I made a trump, the trump play however it played, but I made it. I know it's gonna play like that because I made it to play like that. It's never gonna play like a piano. But the trumpet don't know that. You get it? Like that. He's telling mankind, you worrying about the wrong things. I'm he who make mouth. You get it? When you was in the womb, the mouth was fashioned. I'm that person. I fashioned the mouth, the nose, the eyes. Meaning I control it. You don't gotta worry about if you can't speak. I make mouths. I control your speech. Just do what I told you. It's like a person saying I'm blind, I can't see. God tell them I make eyes. You don't have to worry if your eyes don't work. I make eyes. The eyes you got and they formed in that womb, I did that. I can make you see with them. Again, if I make eyes, I could control who can see with it or not. If I make a mouth, I could control who could use it. And so if you can't speak, don't even worry about that. I make mouths. Like that. And so most people don't understand these texts thoroughly, where you get the full understanding. Yeah, most curse themselves with taking in line. But that's Matthew 22. Now I'm going to go to Isaiah 43:8. And this y'all last reference that a curse is a lie, nothing else. And a lie is a deep thing, far more detrimental than a lot of y'all, can fathom. Now, Isaiah chapter 43:8, it says, bring out a people who have eyes but are blind, and who have ears but are deaf. And I say lie is something that eat away at one's perception. This is their ears and their eyes. They have ears and eyes, but from the perception aspect, which ain't physical, that get eaten away at. And so you get my point? You need your ears to hear truth and your eyes to see fact. But if that's all blurred out, not blurred out because you can't see, but just blurred out because now you got a problem with any truth you hear, because you whole lie so dear. Like that. You become blind out and dumb. And so again, Isaiah 43:8 says, bring out a people who have eyes but are blind, and who have ears but are deaf. Speaking of the religious, they have eyes and they have ears, but they don't listen to nothing, not even their own text. So the text say don't wear signs and symbols. They the main ones with crosses and signs and symbols on. That part. You ain't seen no other person have a Jesus cross on their neck but a religious person. Even though according to their rules, they not supposed to do that. You follow? And so they do everything against their own belief. And so again, bring a people forth that have eyes but are blind, that have ears but can't hear nothing. And so I gave y'all those references so y'all can see that anytime you see in the Bible it speaks of someone being cursed, or the word curse is mentioned, is speaking of lie. But the word lie wasn't around during the times these books was constructed. So curse is their word. And There is nothing else to describe a lie. It's just that, a curse, nothing else. Peace and wisdom all out. There you go, Lion Zion. Now, what exactly is a lie? Because most of you guys will say, okay, so lie is just a word. I take in too much lie, now I be all dumb, deaf, and blind and towards the truth. Always rebelling against it. It's deeper than that. A lie is a word or a sound. Meaning if someone's telling a lie, so these words are sounds. These sounds that are a lie, meaning word and sound is just air, space of air. But remember, this space of air, which is a lie, is nothing, because a lie ain't nothing. So when one speaks their words, of course, the words are physical air. You can feel their words on your face if they're close enough. In that, words is like a space that things can be put into. But for the most part, word or sound or lie, it's a space, but this is a space of nothingness because a lie ain't nothing. So darkness, nothingness is the space that lie creates. Now you guys have unconsciousness. Dark space of nothing. Like that. The unconsciousness, all the dark cosmic space you know of. The hunger feeling. Lonesome in despair. All of those are emanations of unconsciousness. Are the space of nothing, which is what a lie is. You follow? Now, words and sounds come from a mind. Lie comes from the mind of Satan. And a lie is just a space of air. A dark nothingness space of air. And so everything you know in physical life is inside dark cosmic space. Is to say Satan is the mind over physical reality. You follow? So when one tells a lie, they're speaking to Satan. You get my point? Meaning a lie is just not what y'all perceiving. Look at our whole physical reality. When you say Satan is the orchestrator of the whole physical reality. But how? Look at it as Satan being an unseen mind. Look at Satan as a physical person, bigger than our whole existence. And when this person go to lying and shit, of course lie coming from their own mind, their words are like spaces of air. That space of air, which is lie, is dark nothingness, because a lie is nothing. But it's still a space that things can be created in. And so our whole physical existence is Satan's realm, like the Bible says. The earth is Satan's domain. Basically to say physical life is Satan's domain. Physical life starts with y'all unconscious mind all the way to awake. Y'all can't get past awake and y'all can't get past unconsciousness as a mind or a soul. That part. And all that's physical life. The Satan. You get it? And so when one feels hunger, this is an emanation or an expression of that unconsciousness. Look at Satan as a presence y'all can feel but not see. So y'all feel unconsciousness. It swallows y'all up. Y'all feel hunger. It causes y'all to kill and eat. Well, of course, we go to stores now, but in the past, y'all would have to hunt. It causes you to kill and eat. devour, like that. Your desires, the clothes we wear and everything, product you could think of, it's the killing and exploiting of a resource in life. Man is a resource too. Meaning this man's skin is used to make leathers no different than animal skins. Same with sexual desires. Man is ejaculating out his own spirit, that substance. That spirit or substance gonna go in the egg cell, be born out, and from that moment it's gonna be doomed to die. All these things being emanations of the unconscious. The unconsciousness being the beast, or what y'all know as Satan. Good old lie. And so lie sucks and devours. This is why it says in ancient Kemetic science, if the heart is heavier than the feather, you gonna get eaten by Amit. That's the unconsciousness. So that's just to say by lie. Lie being Satan himself. You follow? And so every night our awareness, our consciousness that we are, is devoured by unconsciousness. Of course, everybody's serving the beast in real life because they don't know. So when y'all get hungry, y'all eat, forgetting that when you eat, you're eating living life. Well, man eat dead life because he lost, but follow? A result of death. And so Satan is a real deity. And lie is what he is. Of course, what he is, or what lie is the space that everything physical is in. The universal space. It's all dark, it's nothing. It's just like your unconscious mind. Like that. Now, hopefully that was clear. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Hopefully y'all understand. Lie is space, dark nothingness. And this comes from Satan, the thoughts of Satan. Lie is word or air, so that makes for dark space. Dark and nothing, because a lie ain't nothing. Now that dark nothingness of space, we know it as unconsciousness. Hunger pains. That dark space being what sucks or devours things into it. You follow? So when they're explaining Satan, it's speaking of a real thing, but y'all can't see it, but y'all feel the presence of it when y'all get hungry, when y'all get tired and sucked into unconsciousness. You don't necessarily have to come out of that unconsciousness. It's not even like you remember being there. Meaning when y'all go into unconsciousness or dark nothingness of space, y'all become that nothing to your own self. Meaning you have no memory of your own self until you come out of it. So this is how powerful that dark nothingness is. Meaning if you think like unconsciousness ain't no big deal, you got a thing that's with you that will completely erase whatever memories you have. It will swallow you up into nothingness and you won't even have a thought. And this thing with you every day. Like I said, y'all can fall into unconsciousness and not come out. And you have no memory to remember to come out. So you're never coming out. You follow? Meaning when y'all fall into unconscious sleep, if the powers didn't work how they did, where y'all wake up out of it or remember to, even though you don't, but you get it? There's something there where you're remembering to, because you have no memory when you're there, but you do come out of it. Like that. Imagine if there was no force or power over these things and then you just slip into unconsciousness. You're going to be there forever unless you can explain to me how is something that has no thought, memory, or existence to its own self going to remember to come into existence. This is y'all when y'all sleep. Y'all don't have no existence. Y'all don't even know nothing. Y'all become like the dark space. So Satan is a deep thing. Lie being. Satan. Peace and wisdom, soul car. Now, lie is a test on mankind. If he is truly dark, of course he will take it in. The lies he hear, it will stick to him. Meaning he will receive it in if he truly dark in his own nature. If not, he gonna reject the lie because there ain't no proof or fact to it. If a person is dark, so lie gonna stick to them. And then they gonna become blind and deaf. Meaning they gonna have eyes and ears, but in regards to truth, you can forget it. And they did that to themselves. Now, most do not know this, but lie is not at odds with the truth. Meaning most of y'all probably view it like truth and lie got a beef. Lie is the servant of truth. Meaning there's no beef between truth and lie. Lie don't measure up to no truth. That's like darkness and light. Darkness exists when light take a break. Light don't got, you get it? Darkness don't got no power over light. You could light a match in a dark cave and you will see in there. Let me see you take a little speck of darkness and put it in a lit room. That's impossible. Where are you getting this piece of darkness from? To put it in the lit room, nothing will happen. That part. Smoke is darkness. Inhale and blow out smoke. It's not going to make the room go dark. But one speck of light will brighten up dark space. Meaning, lie is dark nothingness and truth is light. They don't have beef. Lie work for truth. It's a servant of truth. If you lost and you say that makes no sense, you have an ancient deity known as Loki. He's referred to as the trickster god, the devil. He works for God. His job is to test man. You can look this up. Loki, the ancient Norse god. But Loki goes to other cultures as well. Meaning you have Allegoa. He's Loki. This is the little trickster spirit in what is that African? It's right on the tip of my tongue. The African religion, where you have Allegoa and Olorun, and you get my point? Olorun, Olorun, Allegoa, or Legba. If y'all don't know, then it don't matter, but you get my point? In ancient times, you have no, not Santeria, I said ancient African. That's Portugal. Ancient African. But I guess it might be in here. Santeria is like, let me get it passed down, watered down, but the point I'm making is you always have a trickster god. And this trickster god is the lying god, or the lie. But he works for the main god. And he just lies, or he was created to do what he does, to be a test to man. Meaning, why y'all keep blurting out shit that got nothing to do with Africa? I said an African religion. I didn't say guess a whole bunch of shit. If you don't know, you don't know. I'm not sure why y'all don't. Be blurting all this shit out. What is the name of that African religion with the legwork. Why are y'all looking at answer shit and don't even know? You get it? You know who Legba or Legawa is? If the answer is no, then why are y'all guessing? I'm just thank you, Jupiter. God damn. Yoruba. Man, weird. Don't none of y'all take offense. Just become aware of that. Why do y'all do that? Pretend like y'all know, and you knowing like I don't know. I'm just guessing. Why? Y'all strange in life. Meaning the more wise and more righteous or truthful you become, you get it? Y'all should be like weird. Nobody had to answer it if you don't know. You get my point? Meaning, use this as reference, man. Mankind will tell you anything. Not concerned if they right. They just concerned is if you receive what they say. This go for everybody. Even those of y'all that do this. Become aware because it's being done to you too. Meaning man ain't concerned if the words out his mouth is accurate. He more concerned with if you like if you take it in. And so try and grasp. It's all the same. That's fine. This is what I mean. Y'all got all y'all dishonor. You get it? It's disgusting, but like you said, it's all the same, Silas. Like it's no big deal. But it ain't all the same. If it's all the same, why it ain't all got the same name? That part. It ain't the same. You just avoiding how y'all blurt out shit, not never knowing what y'all talking about. I said, what was the African religion with Legba? A Legawa. You don't know the answer, so you say like whatever you did. You get my point? Now I ain't saying these religions ain't similar, but you just avoiding what I said though. When you say, oh, they all the same. Nah. Y'all do weird dumb shit. Meaning y'all too easy to lie. You follow? Y'all too easy to then defend and have a pride on that lie. But y'all have no pride for truth. Meaning y'all are not proud and chest out with the truth. But y'all will speak proudly with the chest out not knowing what the hell you talking about. Then take offense when it's shown to you. Like you don't, whenever in y'all way is shown to y'all take offense. And so, be mindful of these things. Like I said, this video is explaining how lie is a curse that eats away at one's perception. And this is the eyes and the ears and the working of it. Now, I was giving y'all that as a reference so you can grasp. Lie and truth don't have beef. Lie is way beneath truth. It's just truth servants. Now, all liars and receivers of lie are servings being prepared for the hunger or the beast. You know, the unconsciousness. Good old Satan, father of lies himself. Lie is like a fishing net to catch liars so they could be food for the God lie. Because that's what Satan eat, liars. This is all real. Hopefully y'all grasp. I mean, there's a thing called unconscious. Many people are going to be lost there. It's called the bottomless deep. Satan's place. No bottom. So you can fall all the way down forever and stay there. You know, good old death. And so, like I said, lie is a test, meaning man is tested with lie. If he bites or receives it in, then he makes for good food for the God lie, which is Satan, the devourer, the beast that fooled the whole world. Now, you were told a lie called Christmas. Meaning, when you were just a baby, you were tested because you are mankind, so you have to be tested with lie. And so, as a baby, you were tested by lie, by your own mama and daddy. Make it good. Trust them. They're liars, though. I don't want to hold you. Love your mama? Yeah, she's a liar. She told you about Christmas? She's always lying to you. Now, I know you mad at me. You say, fuck you, Silas. My mama ain't a liar. She worse than that. But that's your mama. So you gonna get mad at me when I tell you the truth about it. Your mama sucked a dick before. That's how you got here. Like that. Your mama a liar, and she do some other things you wouldn't even want to talk about. And you know this. But this is a truth you rather not deal with. So again, Christmas was brought to you by your own. Meaning a good lie. Brought to you by your own. When you was a kid. Called Christmas. At some point you learn. Christmas is a lie. Then you chose the lie after that. Meaning you all believed in Santa Claus and Christmas. Then when you were just a little kid, you found out that was a lie. But a lot of y'all still celebrate Christmas now. Why do you celebrate a lie? Meaning the moment the truth was brought to you, you seen the truth, said, Christmas is a lie, and went right back to the lie. Like that. Y'all were tested on lie when y'all was little kids. A lot of y'all old in age, you still celebrate lie. What you already know to be. If I ask you why you celebrate Christmas if you know it's lie, you know what you gonna say? A bunch of stuff. Avoiding that you are a lie chooser. Meaning the point I'm making is so you see people actually choose lie. It's not a matter of people get lost or lied to. They take in lie because they dark. When the kid was told about Santa Claus, he ain't had no chimney. Why he believed that Santa Claus come down the chimney? He overlooked that. The kid got a brain to know, man, this is a goddamn lie. Ain't a kid breathing that didn't hear the Santa Claus story and at some point thought to himself, this is a lie. My parents probably doing this. But they overlook it because they don't want to mess up their gifts. But at some point they realize it is a lie. That same person will tell that lie to their own children. Meaning they chose the lie after they got the truth on the matter. If you believe a lie and then I bring you the truth and you acknowledge, oh, that is the truth, and go right back to the lie, there's nothing to talk about in regards of what you are. You are a liar. And this is how y'all become Christians so easy. If I ask you what sold you on it, you didn't even read the book. You just a follower of the world and a liar. Meaning you're receiving anything that ain't got fact attached to it. Like that. None of that happened by chance. You follow? Meaning people think they just lost by chance. No. You've been a liar. You've been tested on lie. You was given the truth and then just blew it to the side and went right back to lie. Because that's what everybody else was doing. Having fun with lie. So you said I could do it too. But it's a deep thing because now you blind, deaf, and dumb. In regards to the truth. And I watch y'all be blind, deaf, and dumb every day. I present y'all truth every day. Or whenever I come on live. And I watch y'all tap dancing. In that I know, yeah, lie is... Ancient people knew what they were talking about when they said it was a curse. A horrible one. Eat away at the mind, make a person blind with eyes and deaf with ears. And so it seems accurate to me, meaning nothing I said in this video is inaccurate. But you know what's going to happen? They're going to find issue with the context this truth is delivered in. You say, Silas cursed. He had harsh tone. They're going to find all the problems they can with the truth, but they had no problem with the lie. It was packaged good, but who cares? A fucking lie. It's a lie. It's an attack. If I lie to you, I'm attacking you. Because whatever I told you ain't the truth. So you bound to look like a fucking fool at some point. I mean, then I set you up. I don't care about you. I'm attacking you, blood. You just serving whatever purpose I got in the moment. But at some point, you gonna sure enough look like a fucking fool. And you can't do nothing with no lie, so... that part, I lined you up. Now again, a person gonna have a problem with the context this truth coming in. The curse words, harsh tone, but they have no problem or critique for the lie they had prior. Now, a person of truth, they don't care if the truth got shit on it. They say, nah, that's good old truth. You just have to wash that off. Wash that shit off. That's truth. Just like a diamond. If you find a diamond in dirt and mud, which it's found in, shit, well, you're going to be digging in that dirt, getting it. Because you say, nah, that's a diamond. I wouldn't care what was on it. Be cleaning that off. That part. A liar wouldn't care if the truth came in a beautiful box. Meaning I don't want to hold you. Whoever got a problem with the tone of this truth I give y'all, they wouldn't care if it came in a beautiful box. I'm sure you could find multiple videos of me not saying a curse word and everything being smooth. That's most of my pre-recorded videos. You follow? There you can go check them now. They're like that. No curse words, just, perfect. They ain't see those. They did, but my point is, a liar just got a problem with the truth. It ain't even got nothing to do with how it's packaged anything. Shit, they could like you, but if you start speaking the truth, they won't. Like that. A lot of y'all lie feel you have a problem with the truth, but you don't see it that way. You see it as your lie is the truth, even though it got all the holes in it and the truth already been presented to you. You're arguing up and down with it, but you get it? That happened because you cursed. And you cursed because at some point you chose lie over truth, meaning you professed it to life. All of y'all that celebrate Christmas, you let life know, lie cool with me. I believe Christmas and Santa Claus was real, then I learned the truth of that matter. Now here I am lying to my kids. You a liar. Meaning this is the reality of those of y'all that celebrate Christmas. Do I have a problem with gift giving? Do I got a problem with Christmas? Just lie. That part. I told my kids the truth about Christmas. Y'all want gifts on Christmas? Cool. I ain't wrapping it up and doing all the tree shit, nigga. We ain't pagans, but told you the truth on it. Now I buy you gifts on regular fucking days, so I'm not about to tell you can't have one. We not spiteful. We not playing games with lies and nothing like that. It's just the truth. Once you know it, if you want to go with the lie and all that dumb shit, whatever. And so, do you get my point? Y'all buy y'all kids gifts all year round. What would it matter if they don't get it on Christmas? Is that the only day that matters in regards to gift giving? Hell no. Back to school shoes mean more than a fucking Christmas gift. I guarantee you that. You need those, blood. You gotta pull up the school looking fly, man. Nobody care what you got for Christmas. They don't want to see you got them dope shoes on your feet for the first day back. You feel me? And so, like I said, there's a bunch of gifts that hold more merit than a Christmas gift. But y'all act like the Christmas gift is the one that really matter. That is the least one that don't matter. Even kids ain't even checking for that. That part. A kid gonna ask the kid, man, what shoes you got for back to school before they ask him what you got for Christmas. Like, did you get money for Christmas? Because I want to go to the movie. That ain't a kid like that. And so I'm just making a point that y'all choose lie. And this is why y'all have y'all religion. And all the lies y'all do, y'all even have relationships based on lie. You in a whole relationship, it's a lie. You know it. When I say lie, I mean y'all don't need to be together. Y'all got completely different viewpoints on life and all kind of shit. Y'all both pretending with each other like y'all a perfect fit, but y'all both came to realize at some point, but you overlook that shit. You say, nah, I found me a love, this gonna be good. Then after some years go by y'all together, you say, man, every little thing this person do just aggravate me. You know how that happened? Because they've been aggravated you from day one, but you overlooked those little things. Because you said, nah, I want a boyfriend or a girlfriend. So you overlook the small things, talking about ain't nobody perfect. You shouldn't overlook those things, because those is the main things that, you get it? Now you at the point where you like they laugh just, how did happiness disturb you? I don't know, just the way they laugh irked me. Well, how you fell in love with them? That part. I never did. I was just overlooking a bunch of shit because I was desperate for a relationship. And this is most people reality. Meaning y'all be in relationships and then at some point y'all seem like y'all hate each other's guts. How you go from love to hate each other's guts? That don't even make sense. People fall out every day. How we get to that? How you go from sticking your dick in somebody and now y'all hate each other? Overlooking truths. She this thing or believe this thing. You like, she dumb as shit, but I like her. I'm gonna overlook that. This happen every day. A person got this belief system or that thing. Y'all, I'm gonna overlook it. I like them though. Right. That's gonna be the shit that just eats you up about them. It's gonna make everything about them just annoying. And so I'm giving you that reference so you could see this is deeper than how y'all view it. Meaning when y'all overlook truth, then y'all got to live lie. And then y'all be blocked off from the truth. Meaning the eyes and ears become deaf and blind. Y'all could see and hear, but y'all don't want to hear. The emotional state become proud. Fuck that, I'll challenge the truth. I don't care what you're talking about. Like that. You become, like the text said, confused and full of rebuke. And so hopefully some of y'all are grasping and you're like, maybe I am cursed with lie because I have a lot of these problems. The only thing is that take truth for one to do that. Be real with self and be like, this is the truth, man. I gotta get it together. Meaning if you watching this and you a liar, follower a lie and all that, it ain't likely that this video gonna help you in any way. You gonna hear all the truth in it and you get my point? It's gonna mean something for the moment, but you for sure gonna go back to your lie. And that ain't by chance, meaning I'm letting y'all know y'all have no choice. This is not about me explaining to you so you can make a choice and say, I gotta clean myself up. No, you're cursed. There's nothing you can do. You should have never played on that shit. Meaning you should have never been a liar. Playing games online. Now God has blinded you. Meaning you're not going to get no truth. The same way you struggling getting it here, you're going to be struggling getting it everywhere. And you're always going to be confused on things. And that's your punishment. for being an acceptor of lie, meaning you darken your nature. So you take on lie. See, I'm a Christian. You only a Christian because you think God gonna die so you can have life. And overlook all that negativity. Just so you can have this dream you heard that God gonna bring you to heaven. And that's why you look over all the negativities in it. For your own self's sake. Just like the little kid overlooked Christmas and Santa Claus for them toys. But he got a mind to know something ain't right with this. I think my mama lying. Y'all have all done this. I've done it at some point where I'm like, Christmas ain't making sense. We don't even have a fucking fire. We don't even have a fireplace. How's he getting in here? He's breaking in. That's a crime. It doesn't matter if he's bringing me toys. That is burglary. Who let him in? You know, y'all parents always say they miss Santa Claus too, because y'all be like, why you ain't wake me up when he got here? I was asleep too. This is what all parents... I was a parent. This is what all parents say. I was asleep. You get it? In that, I said all kids know it's a lie, but they overlook it because they gonna get a glory. That's a gift. All Christians overlook that they in a Satan worship because they think they gonna get a gift at the end. But they not. They just gonna be food for the Satan. Satan is the hunger. That's the beast. The great lie. That's why the Bible say the serpent told Eve, you can eat the fruit. You won't surely die. 8. Eaten. This was the main point. The serpent is representing the devil or the Satan. The hunger. So the hunger tell Eve, you can eat. Don't worry about it. Remember, we all have the hunger with us. So you just should use your own self as the reference. The serpent is your hunger. It told you, don't worry about it. Go on and eat that apple. You good, big baby. Go and eat that cheeseburger. Don't worry that that cheeseburger was a living cow that was killed to serve your hunger. You know, me. We talking about the Satan, the hunger. And so you eat it. You say the Satan said I ain't gonna surely die. So y'all eat the lamb chops or whatever y'all eat. And then y'all hunger pains go away. Meaning y'all devil go away. Give y'all some relief. Then y'all say, he was telling the truth. I didn't die. I just ate a cheeseburger and I actually feel better. And you overlook how every person in life you see get old and die. They've been eating their whole goddamn life. Meaning y'all eat all that food every day to serve y'all belly, pretending like it's gonna keep y'all alive. You gonna die still. Everybody do. Right? Again, the serpent told Eve, you can eat the apple, you ain't surely gonna die. Then the bitch died about 900 years later. Same way y'all eat and service y'all bellies, then about 90 years later or so, or even before that, you still die. You eat to live so you don't die. But you still die. Again, the devil cold-blooded. He told Eve, man, you ain't surely gonna die. This was speaking of y'all own hunger in y'all belly. That's the Satan. The unconsciousness, the hunger. The beast that fooled the whole world. That's the God y'all worship. In ignorance, though. And so, do you get my point? When you understand the text accurately in regards to reality, everything make perfect sense. Yeah, lie rots people from the inside out in terms of perspective. They see all wrong, they hear all wrong. And so do you get my point? Meaning I could say, man, most of y'all truly don't know nothing. Most of y'all right now, what you heard was me telling you, y'all don't know shit. But I'm talking about nothing. Unconsciousness, nothingness. Y'all truly don't know nothing. What you heard? That part. You heard Silas is telling us we stupid and don't know shit. But I was talking about nothingness. That part. How How many times you think that happened? Where I'm talking about one thing and you lost in your own insecurities. Curse a lie. Fuck the perspective up. How many of y'all think like Silas think he better than us? Why am I talking to you? That part. Your perspective is stupid. It don't make no sense. But you curse with lie. So whatever you think and say, like I said, lie eat through the perspective. So if you ask a person, well, if you think Silas think he better than us, why he serve us and shit? That nigga ain't gotta teach us. We don't even give back. We ain't shit. Use that. If he better than us, why he even waste his time? Ain't nobody think they better than you gonna do that. They'll have an answer for you. It won't make sense. But I'm trying to make the point so you can see. Once one is on a path of lie, they received it in like that, their perspective become all scrambled up. You follow? And that what's good and just for them to view it from the perspective of a lie. Meaning they have lied, they plagued by lies, so they gonna view the good things for theyself as bad. The little nigga running around in Chi-Town right now shooting people, you can offer him to move to a nice house somewhere in the country, but he gonna say, I'm bored. I don't wanna be there. Now that life in the country with that big ass house, and he might got a chef, a driver, but none of that don't matter unless they gonna drive his ass back to Chicago so everybody could see him. Other than that, he don't want it, it don't matter. Like that. Now we talking a big ass house in the country. He got a chauffeur and a fucking maid and a cook. He 18, 19. He don't want none of that. He want to be on O Block. We don't get it. We say, I don't get this nigga. What's wrong with him? Nothing. He live life. In that, his perspective is what it is. He see it how he see it. It don't matter if he gonna die next week. He don't see that. You could tell him all day, you're gonna die next week. They got money on your head. He don't see nothing you talking about. He's gonna tell you, I don't care. Just like that. They got money on your head. I was that kid, 21 years old. Yo, cheese, niggas got bread on your head out here, blood. What that got to do with me? Niggas is looking for me to chip in? No. Fuck you telling me for, blood? I'm strapped, nigga. I don't got time to be worrying about what he got in his brain. You get it? That's my mind at 21. If a nigga say he gonna put money on my head, okay? What I'm supposed to go have a conversation? Fuck you, nigga. When I see you, I hope that nigga wasn't lying. That was my mind as a kid. I hope he wasn't lying because I'm going to clap the shit out you when I see you. I'm walking on eggshells. Walking on eggshells every goddamn week. They telling me a nigga got money on my head. I don't care. I don't care no more. Everybody know I carry my pistol when I move around. Do what you gonna do. Now, I had a whole townhouse down in Atlanta that I bought for my baby mom and my daughter. They're living there. My life would just be so great if I just go. Go to your family, nigga. What was the point of you buying a townhouse, sending them down there so you could still sell dope up here? Just go. I can't explain that to you. I don't know why I didn't do that. I was living lie, nigga. So according to me, made sense. You know my daughter's mother and my daughter was down in Atlanta in the townhouse. And I got shot in New York. After they said, niggas got money on your head. That part. You know what I did? I went down south and came right back. And came right back soon as my legs worked. I was in a wheelchair and shit, so I can't get busy. So in that sense, I say, yeah, man, the crib down south don't look so bad. Being as though I can't run around. This is the mindset we have, meaning I was a fucked up person back then. Yeah, I bought my baby mother a place to live and all of that. But do you see the mindset? You don't want to be around her when you all functioning and good. But as soon as they clap your ass out and you can't walk now, you're going to be stuck on bed rest. You say, oh, yeah, that's what I should do. That's what I should do. Go to my baby mama. You get my point? And from my perspective, then I'll say, y'all pay for everything. So how she going to have a problem because I'm busy? You get it? Some of y'all young like that, you got the wrong mindset. You got to get your shit together. You know? And so you can't serve a lie and think your shit not going to be all confused and fucked up in the head. You get my point? My mind clear now, meaning everything I did wrong, I can clearly see it now. I can see I see everything clear. Meaning I don't make no more mistakes now because I see clear. But I couldn't then. And it wasn't nothing you could have told me. You get it? Meaning you could tell me niggas got money on my head. And if that ain't enough to make somebody, you get it, leave, then that mean it ain't nothing you could tell them. They don't care. Yeah. I care about living. I just don't care about that. I don't care about nobody's threats. But it's not about the threats. It's about, nigga, you got a whole life down south. Why are you even here? That part. Just so you could sell drugs every day? And play with fiends? For some reason, the mind don't work like that. When I was 21, these fiends is everything to me. They dirty as shit, man. They Michael Jackson Thriller, but I love these niggas. Like, I seek them out. I earn my bread and butter for them. I'm looking for fiends every day. The mind don't never click and be like, bro, you're a loser. You're actually chasing crackheads around. It doesn't matter if you're making money. A prostitute sells her pussy and make money. What does that matter? It's not about what you earn. It's about what you do. The lower shit you do, the more you gonna earn. You wouldn't have been able to explain that to me as a youngster. I would have looked at you like you stupid and said, get the fuck out of my face. It's an old dumbass out my face. And so do you get my point? I'm saying this because some of y'all there now. And all the words coming out my mouth, like that. You blind, deaf, and dumb. You don't care what he talking about. I had a mind when I was young to know, like, yeah, I'm probably gonna get killed out here. You gotta remember, before I got shot, I already been mad shit before. That wasn't the first rodeo. So you telling me I'm gonna get shot, there's no naivety. No naivety there where I'm like, man, maybe I won't. Meaning if I tell most of y'all you gonna get shot, so you never been shot, you a little naive, you probably like, why would anybody want to shoot me? But if you've been shot before and I tell you that, then your ears just go up because you like, nah, that's something real that could happen. It already did. Like that. I already been through the ringer before I got shot that time that I'm talking about. But no antennas went up. And so I'm saying that so y'all could grasp. Once you on a path to lie and your perception is all scrambled up and done with and eaten away, you for surely gonna die. If you don't get no grace and somehow you get it, like the text say, Jesus made the nigga possessed with the devil lie, made him see and hear again. If you don't get no grace, you're gonna be on the path you on now, always, where you just confused and always at odds with the truth. Meaning when you get presented with the truth, you're gonna get all frustrated, take offense, so on and so forth. And this is a part of that curse. And so, let me give y'all another example. You see how religious people pray with their head down, kneel down? So anybody with a half a brain would say like, so you must worship what's below. You are aware of an up, because you say like your God is up. But when you pray, you look down. You kneel down. Why do you do that if you know that your God is up? They'll play dumb. That part. Y'all worship the devil. Y'all religions is Satan worship. This is why you look down when you're praying, whether you're a Muslim or a Christian. But you know about up. That part. You know why you never caught that? Or even thought about it? When you are cursed by lie, you be dumb, blind. Now, do you see how simple that was? Meaning some of y'all should have a mind where you say, damn, that was really simple. I don't know why I never caught that. That was 3-year-old mind simple. Damn, Silas, that was cold blood simple. But I never noticed that. The most simplest things y'all ain't gonna notice. You're plagued by lie, meaning you cursed. She said, I pray down because I'm bowing down. What that got to do with what I said? If God is up, why is you down? When you praying, you talking to God. Why down? You could say I'm bowing. Okay, cool. I didn't say in moments of worship. I said when you praying. That means when you communicate. That part. Give me a second. I gotta attend. Okay, where was I at? It's like getting on one knee to your wife. I'm shaking my head because I'm explaining how y'all pray down. Said like, yeah, like how one gets on their knee to pray to propose to their wife. Do you get it? Boy? Meaning y'all are plagued by lie. Y'all don't even make no sense. And it seems like y'all can't control it. Meaning somehow that makes sense to you. Don't take offense. Just listen to what I'm saying. I'm explaining to you God worship and how they bow and kneel downward. And somehow you say, yeah, when the man proposed to his wife ain't God. What are you talking about? Like that. Because y'all lost or cursed by lie, y'all are completely stupid. Not because I want you to be. The text in any understanding of curse and lie is say you're going to be dumb. For some reason, y'all don't see it. Now you should know why. Meaning all I could do was point out the stupid to you. Truth ain't nothing but correcting of the lies. Truth is all present. It was first before you had lies. So how'd you even get the lie? How'd that even happen? That part. Did you see Santa Claus bring you toys? Why he couldn't bring it to you while you was away? Why is so much BS around it? You don't know what lie is? Yeah, you do. This is my point. Once one plays dumb on their self for lie, they become dumb for real. That's why I said a lot of people been playing stupid so long, they dumb now. And so try to grasp. Showing submission is no good. I have no clue what you're talking about, Kerry Keaton, but you have to make sense. You're the one that said something about getting on one knee to the wife. And you're saying it's about showing submission. I'm talking about God worship. God is something you cannot see. We know God to be a thing that represent up, and the devil as a thing that represent down. So when I say a person is praying down, they must be praying to the God. How do you think that have anything to do with you getting on one knee to your wife? You don't know, you can't see her? She fall in the up or below? Or can you see her? This is what I mean by stupid. Thinks he makes sense some kind of way. He can't see like the point. Again, you can't see God or the devil. All you have is up and below. I say those that pray looking down and kneeling down, they must be praying to whatever's below. You say, yeah, that's like when the man get on his knee. Meaning, I don't even see how you got that. What are you even talking about? Nothing. You're just defending your stupidity now. This is what it meant by like rebuke. Meaning you just don't have no truth in self, so this is why you can't say, Solace, you right. I fully get what you mean now. Because you do. You got it the first time I said it, that's why you repeated something back. Meaning you repeated back, showing submission is no good, Solace. That part. You repeated something back. I'm not saying it makes sense. But you repeated something back, avoiding to say, okay, you right. You was talking about God. What the hell am I even talking about? What you talking about ain't got nothing to do with kneeling. It got to do with up and down. Just like when a man proposing to his wife ain't got nothing to do with up or down. It got to do with him putting his ego to the side. That's why. Something else. But hopefully you grasp, Kerry Keaton. He said, I understand you, Solace. You don't get me, but I stand with what I said. It's not for me to get you. You speaking on something I said. You see how you stupid? I'm gonna help you out again. Meaning you finished with lie. You the epitome that everybody should be looking at right now. What lie do to the pride and to the perception and the stupidity of one. Now you said, I understand you, Solace. You don't get me, but I'ma still stand on what I said. It ain't for me to get you because you didn't say nothing. You're piggybacking on what I said. What I said ain't got nothing to do with what you said. So I'm correcting you. That's how you stupid. How you gonna stand on something and you ain't never had a point? You're piggybacking off what I said, which got to do with God and devil. Somehow you lost on man and wife now. But you say I'm standing on it. Standing on what? What are you even talking about? We still don't even know what you're talking about. That part. Neither do you. That's why there was no clarity. There's just you're standing on whatever stupidities you said. Meaning what you're saying ain't got nothing to do with lie. What you're saying is a result of all the lie on you. Meaning you're just blabbering, not making no sense. And the reason why that's happening is because you don't have no truth in yourself. Meaning once I clarified to you, there was only one thing to say. You right. Like you said, I get what you're saying, Solace, but you don't get what I'm saying. If you get what I'm saying, then you should get that what you said don't make no sense, because that's what I'm saying. I'm just showing you all around the board how you retarded, not to embarrass you. You the one keep carrying on. I'm just making a point of what lie do to one. The curse of lie, what it does to one. So do you see how from every angle you can cut it, you make no sense? Again, you said, I understand what you're saying, Solace. Then you went into, but I'm still going to stand on what I said, because you think I don't understand what you said. How you understand what I said and understand what you said? And I said what you said don't make no sense. So you understand what you said don't make no sense because you said I understand what you saying, so. How you understand you don't make sense, but you say like I don't get what you saying and you still standing on it? How can I get what you saying if you acknowledge it don't make no sense? Now you see how in that same paragraph you said all of that contradicting tongue. It don't even make sense. I understand what you saying, Solace, but if you understood what I was saying, you would be in agreement with me. In that, you would know, like, yeah, I don't make no sense. But that ain't what happened. You just keep talking. Now, I haven't seen you write down, damn, Solace, you're right. It's the honest thing to do if you grasp what I'm saying to you. But that ain't happened. You know why? Because you only got something to say in defense of lie, or blurting out something that you don't know to be accurate. And that's what happened to one when they cursed by lie. Again, everybody watching, you see, he ain't comment nothing to say like, yeah, you right. Commented just now. He said, because praying down means you're probably praying to the devil because God is up. But in context, you can put your face down to show you're beneath God. God is the greatest. Putting your head down. Listen closely, stupid. This is the last time. You can't see God or the devil. You can see your wife or a king. When a man bows and kneels his head down to a king, he's not worshiping below. He is kneeling before a physical thing. Now, a religious person don't have no physical thing. So when you say they kneel in the show like they're beneath God, God ain't before you. So why are you kneeling? To who? You're too stupid to get that. Again, the religious view God as an up thing, the devil as a lower thing. They pray looking down. You said it's because they're trying to show like they're beneath God. That's already established. But God ain't before them. So how are they showing God that they're beneath God and worshiping God? By looking downward. Where you know as a Christian, there is a down and an up. And there's a God of down and there's a God of up, supposedly. This is how, it's to be understood, being as though we don't have physical things as God and devil. Now, the person that pray looking down, they gonna go all around the board like y'all see Kerry Keaton do, as opposed to acknowledging. Maybe you're right, Solace. Maybe my religion is Satan worship of old, because I do look down. That part. God would never require you to be beneath him. Again, I explain to you, if you want to see God and be with God, you got to be as. Now on the other side, you got this great most high thing and everything got to be beneath it. That's the devil. And so you speak your devil perspective. You say, man, they just looking down so they could show that they beneath God. God ain't never required that. Even if you were a Christian, Jesus told you, me and you are the same. Meaning, y'all stupid. And you stupid because you cursed. And it wouldn't matter what you say or think, it's always going to be completely dumb. Meaning those that got no lie on them or no issues, they hear everything I say, they see you, and they could see clearly, like, yeah, lie is a deep thing. You haven't said one thing of truth yet. The only thing of truth to say is, Silas, you're right. You did make your point already. Let's not forget I've explained how those in religion worship the devil. You follow? Meaning that was already explained to you a long time ago. But you're still trying to convince me, no, they're doing that because they're like showing their reverence to God. How can a people that say God got spit dripping off his face, hanging up on the cross, beat up, how they got respect? What are you talking about? That part. They will overlook every truth already said to them to keep trying to make sense of their lie. So according to you, you look down for whatever reason you do. Now you was already told you do that because you worship what's below. But you could carry on how you do. I wouldn't care. I'm not you. I ain't your kids, your mama, your family, got nothing to do with you. So whatever you doing, you got to, you get it? Like you said, I'ma stand on it. The same way the person learned that Christmas is not true, and then after that they tell life, I'ma stand on it because they turn right around and tell their kid about this lie called Christmas. In that, it's like how they telling life, like how you told me. Oh, I'ma stand on what I said anyway. And so that's why you stupid. I'm not calling you stupid like insulting you. Lie is a curse. It causes one to be stupid. That's why you are. You plagued. Those that ain't, they can clearly see, like, yeah, you're not making any sense, brother. But you won't stop. You said, wow, would I disrespect the most powerful, merciful God in my right hand? Oh, in my right mind? I want to be on the right side. I have no clue what you're saying. I'm here to learn. It's not about me. You get my point? I'm not telling you nothing. Ain't my place to. I'm just explaining to you how you curse with lie. That's why you cannot help yourself. You follow? Now, if for some reason you truly do grasp where you like, damn, he is right. I'm going out my way trying to make sense and I didn't make no point. He been proved his point that religions is Satan worship. He explained how El and La died. You see how you forgot that? Meaning you forgot it was already proven to you that all religious people worship the devil. So now when I'm explaining to you, man, look how they look down when they doing it. Just to give you a little extra. Man, look, see, they really do worship the devil. You defending it. Forgetting it was already proven to you that they do. You know how that happened? You're cursed. Yes, in this moment, you like, you're right. I'm here to learn now. Later on tonight, you'll be back stupid. You follow? It's nothing you can do. I was going to say pray for understanding, but I don't even know. Y'all pray to the devil, so. And y'all don't seem to want to acknowledge that. So I don't want to tell you pray for understanding because you ain't going to get that from that aspect of life. But however it works for liars, you got to figure that out. I'm not no, you get my point? I'm only can explain to you how you cursed. Now, again, I showed you in the text where it said you're going to be blind, deaf, and dumb, meaning whoever wrote the text and had an understanding of life and its natures, and you get it, the controller over life, they explain it to you. Like, once you lie, you won't be fucking the blind, deaf, and dumb. And unless something like Jesus, whatever this Jesus character was pretending like it was, if that thing don't come and save you, like, and give you sight and hearing again, you fucked. And so when y'all go against truth that I present, you're not going against me. I didn't make truth. I'm just the mouth telling you it. But you disrespecting whatever truth is, not me. Now get so lost in the arguing back and forth with me trying to make a point you forget in life. That part. You arguing with the truth, not me. I don't have to waste my time with you. You can stay dumb. Whatever happens to you today, tomorrow ain't gonna affect me in no way. Whatever happens to me, well, y'all learn from me, so maybe that way. But you get it? Like that. It ain't me you need to take it up with. Whatever you view the truth as, that you cut off from, you better figure that out. Like, how do I get back in alliance with that? Because I obviously have a accepting truth. Meaning this video is just to show y'all. Y'all have a lying, y'all plagued by lie. It doesn't matter what pop in y'all head when y'all talking to me, y'all always look stupid. And y'all feel it. You like, damn, every time I say something, it ain't right. You're plagued by lie. I don't have that power to make you look dumb. I can't make you say nothing. He who fashioned mouths in the womb. Again, remember when I gave you the reference about Moses? And he told God, I ain't good with speech. And then God told him, nigga, I make mouths. Shut up and do what I say. That part. It ain't about me. It's about whoever make mouths and shit. And why your mouth don't... why everything you say is wrong. Take it up with he who fashioned mouths. That's God. That part. Christian don't read the text. That's why they don't know what to do. They don't read the text because they know when they read the text, they're going to come to the conclusion that I told them they was, which is they worship the devil when the book ain't got nothing to do with the world. The book is speaking to everybody that found themselves in the religion. If you found yourself in this religion, here's this book. Maybe it will help to find you out of it. That part. A Christian can't get that no matter. I've been teaching this for years now. They still looking for a way to say, Solid's wrong. Man, they were getting to like Solid's curse. You think that means something? So you saying a truth with curses on it ain't no good. But a nicely well-decorated lie is? That make the lie even worse if you took the time. That's like a nigga putting shit in a beautiful box. Say, damn, you actually took the time to put this nothing in all its beauty? Like, what's the point? That part. And so a lot of y'all have to grasp. Salam, shalom, Dylan. I don't know who we are speaking to. Look at Carlos Matos' comment. Look at the comments. They're talking to one another, but you get my point? I'm trying to get y'all to see how y'all are plagued beyond what y'all can fathom. Too finished by lie. Meaning most of y'all, when I explain the Santa Claus part and how one comes to know that's a lie, but then they still choose to go along with it after. Teaching this lie to their own innocent kids after. Some of y'all grasped in, like, yeah, we might have fucked up a long time ago overlooking a whole bunch of truths. I can't even go back to the first truth I overlooked and went with the lie. And you understood then, like, yeah, I might be deep. You get it? I'm deeply lost in the lie. From the perspective of you understanding lies, a curse that causes you to have your perspective all fucked up. So a lot of y'all might have got it then. You say, yeah, damn, I think I fucked up. But then you have the others, they don't get it. And so like that. Use it for you could see. Like I told y'all, a liar is here to serve truth. Use it. Y'all like, man, they don't ever make sense when they talking to Solace. You better use that motherfucking reference for yourself. Or you could just play dumb with yourself and say, man, Solace is rude. He controls mouths. I don't control what they say. I can just point out the stupidity of it. If you got a problem with me saying stupid, then you make sure you got a problem with the book when it say like a man was brought before Jesus that was dumb. Again, if you got a problem if I call you dumb or stupid, make sure you have the same problem with Jesus, because he said mad people was dumb and stupid. He had to heal them from their dumb and stupidity. That part. Whatever problem you got with me, you better make sure you have it with the whole life and that's been projected out. Otherwise, I'm going to look at you as biased. And you just got a fucking problem with the truth. But you think I'm the truth. But I'm not. I just speak it. I'll do you dirty. You dirty. So I wouldn't care. I'm just making that clear because a lot of y'all get lost there. I speak in the truth. You taking offense. I'll dust you off. I'm not your God. You can just look at me like Moses. I work for God, but I will kill you. I have no problem with that. Don't play with me. I'm trying to help you. So fully understand, if you disrespect me, I'm going to take offense. You fucked. I don't have to waste my time explaining nothing to you. I ain't make you a liar. That part. And so, be clear of the plague y'all under. Remember before I said, be mindful of all the truths you overlook. So you don't get to this point where you're not making sense. Gary Keaton said, I need help. I'm searching. I hope the Creator pull me out of this. Stop going to lie. If I explain to you the Hebrew Israelites is lost and teach lie, now later you gonna go listen to a Hebrew Israelite. This ain't no jab to Hebrews, meaning I'm just making a point. Y'all still flip-flop in between lie. Those that's lost in lie. So what I just said, they gonna take it as a hate against Hebrews. And like, Silas don't want nobody to learn from nobody but him. I ain't say nothing about me. I said if I already proved to you Hebrews don't know what they talking about, why would you go back and learn from them? But I didn't say nothing about me. Meaning I didn't say after that, don't only come learn from me. I just said once I show you where lie is, why you go back to it? Like that. Meaning, if most of y'all can be aware, you're going to realize later on this evening, after you outside of the presence of this video, meaning right now you're presently in the video, but later on this evening, maybe even tomorrow, you're going to be back on your normal accord, which is thinking you make sense even though you don't. Living your lies out. Why? Because that's all you have at this point. You follow? Meaning after a liar comes to realize, okay, everything I know is lie, well, now that's still all they got. All you got is your lying ass friends you've been hanging with because birds of a feather flock together. So do you see my point? How the liar puts themselves in a position where they can't almost even be helped. Again, birds of a feather flock together. Everybody you've been hanging with this far, they whatever you are. Otherwise, y'all wouldn't have blend. They would have kept having a problem with how you like not making sense. But that's all you got. You're not going to stop talking and hanging with everybody you know, are you? I'm not telling you to. I'm just making a point. You ain't, is you? Like that. Everything you know already got you locked into lie. When you decided to accept lie over truth, you accepted a whole bunch of other stuff that come with it to lock you in. That part. You're married to a Christian woman. This is your wife. She take good care of you. Now you come to realize, oh shit, Christianity devil worship. But she don't want to hear that. Like that. Now you together all these years, we got kids and shit out. You locked into your lie now, and all of that was designed perfectly like that because you alive. And your wife mean you no good. She a sweet, nice lady. She feeds you and clothes you, but she no good. If she is, then make sense to her. That part. She's seen God with her own eyes, and that's why she a Christian? Or she a Christian like everybody else in life? They was born and just heard it like they heard Santa Claus. That part. Just a sweet old lady. But she a goddamn liar. And the moment you go against that lie, you gonna see her. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all go against my truth every day. You ever seen my teeth come out? You ever see me try to take from y'all and bring y'all down afterwards because of it? Or do I come back the next day, give y'all some Jews, curse y'all out a little bit for y'all dishonor, but nothing's taken from y'all? I ain't gonna stop you from learning. You get it? I've never flagged anyone's video. No one. Ever. Say what you want. Ain't my place. Ain't my channel. Now you think the liar carry it that way? No. That part. The Hebrew probably want to see me dead. I just want to see the nigga brain make sense. But he probably really want to see me dead. The conscious community follower, I just want them to realize you ain't making no sense. They probably want to see me dead. A liar got a problem. But y'all liars, so y'all don't y'all don't see that. Again, have I done anything to you? Yeah, you don't like the truth I say to you. You call it a lie. Cool. But did I do anything? Did I block you off from anything? Not block your comments, but are you blocked off from anything? You ain't blocked off from the page shit. You ain't blocked off from it. You just ain't. You could pay right now. Can you not? Like that. So, keep everything righteous. All I'm doing is telling y'all the truth. I don't get why y'all. It's deep. I curse on purpose. I don't curse in real life. I have children. I talk to them. I don't curse when I'm talking to them. If you see me in real life, was I cursing to you when we had a little conversation? Did I curse? Yeah, most people would say, nah, he ain't really say too much. He don't really talk that much. He don't say enough words too. Meaning if you see me in real life or you know me in real life, that's what you gonna say to yourself. Blood don't say. I never seen this nigga talking enough to like make no mistake with a curse. He just answer whatever you ask him. Like he don't even answer it. I'm a nodder. I talk with like. I still got street residue. You get it? So off when I ain't teaching, I'm still moving like Marlo and Chris from The Wire. I don't say much. I give you a nod or two. I ain't want to be like, hi, hello. I'll probably just nod to you like, good morning. You get it? I don't talk. That's not what I do. But if you see me, I'm sure you know, like, nah, he not shy in a mute or nothing. He fully aware of what the fuck going on. He just seemed like a nigga that don't play. Meaning most people will probably take it offensive. Like he look like he just don't play and he better than niggas. Like that. Cause I ain't wanting to just be talking. But I'm old school. Mind your fucking business. Meaning I live on that. You see me, that's what you need to be thinking. Okay, blood solid old school. He just minding his business. That's why he ain't talking. He don't want to make a mistake and talk to the wrong nigga, bitch. None of that. I wasn't raised over here where I live at. You follow? I live by old school real man shit. I don't know who chick belong or who, what nigga belong or who. Mind my business, I stay out y'all way. Hopefully y'all do the same for me. I just gonna get ugly. You get it? In the daytimes, y'all have no etiquette. So most of y'all will look at it and say, man, this nigga just think he all that. Now he just strange and a mute and don't talk. You ignore your eyes to say, no, this nigga's fully aware of what's what. He just solid as shit. Like, he don't gossip or nothing. He just solid. Like that. I live truth. I'm too old to be sitting here playing mind games on my own self. You get it? Pretending having to hold things up that it was never required of me to do. It ain't my job to hold up God. When I was a Hebrew Israelite, it wasn't my job to hold up God. I don't need to speak for God. That part. Now, when you come to the realization these things is lie, I mean, it wasn't never, you get it? It wasn't never. I'm basically saying that for anybody that's a Hebrew or anything you are. It ain't your place to have to defend God. That's why you never seen God, because he don't need you. And the faster you realize that's the fastest that you chopped your ego down. When you could realize that is when you just chopped off half your ego. Because a lot of y'all got so much ego you think, no, God do need him. He gonna die for my sins. God don't need to die for your sins. He don't need to save you. He don't need you. None of that. Sorry you thought you was important, but you're not. And so you better hope. You follow? That's what faith kicking at. I ain't shitting compared to God, and God don't need to do nothing for me. So I hope that he fucking come and get me. Other than that, he don't owe me nothing. Damn sure don't owe to die for me. I don't know who made that dumb shit up. When y'all get there, maybe you may get a response. It ain't gonna come in word, but maybe you'll get a response, meaning a blessing. You lost on your lies and shit, you ain't gonna even notice it. And some of y'all are giving it out. You walk right by it. And you know too, like, this is my out. Walk right by it. But maybe you get a response in that way. Other than that, most people attached to their lie they've been living, meaning they know things that are not accurate, and they base their life on these lies. Their life become a lie. Because a Christian believe in their lie the way they have it, they base their life around that. It make their whole life, even all their friends' lies. They locked in now. Because that's all they know. It ain't just about them turning their back on lie. They built bricks for their life with these lies. Do you follow? That's why if you watching, you like, why people can't just acknowledge that you right and do right? Because they done built their whole life on these lies. It required them to knock down the whole house they built on this lie. Most ain't gonna do it. Some of y'all ain't built your life on lie. You just heard these things and you like, And now it's easy for you to take in the truth and say, damn, Solid's right. I'm staying the fuck away from those things. You never committed to it. You just like how I was when I was out there. I got questions for everything. The questions gotta get answered. When I was a Hebrew, I keep questioning them. You follow? They view it like, oh, he gonna be a problem. I need to be clear. This shit ain't looking right to me, but I can't say what's right or wrong. I didn't make life. All I could do now is question you because it's not seeming right. When you're dealing with the Hebrew Israelites, they have the women like as lessers. I'm coming there with my mama. I don't like that. You follow? Again, they make the women lessers. The problem is my mama, my higher. So now I got a problem. If one of you niggas don't talk to my mama the way I say you should. But according to religion, a woman is less than a man. Like that. And so I stand on my morals, nigga. My mama, my mama. You ain't gonna disrespect me. People don't see it that way. Your mama just a girl. Your mama just a girl, so she can't never get up here and preach or nothing. You follow? She's not equal to a man in the Hebrew Israelite school. That's why you never seen a woman out there preaching, reading from the book. It's not allowed. Again, if you were Hebrew, you know what I mean. I wasn't lying when I told y'all I was a Hebrew. My mama was. Neither one of us are anymore. But do you get my point? My mama, my big homie. I'm there because of her. Now you telling me I could speak, but she can't. I'm like, no. I don't get that. And they have no answer for me. They said the book said that. No, nigga, the book didn't say that. You saying that. And so you get it? I question everything. You got to make sense all the way in life. What are you talking about? You want me to look at women as beneath me even though I came out the pussy of one? I don't get that. How? Why? And so I can't do that. And I got a baby mama and shit. Well, at the time, yeah, I think that was my baby mama who was over by then. But you get it? I still respect my baby mama. You get it? Meaning my daughter, she's grown. She never seen me argue with her mother. She's heard we had arguments from her mother. But if you ask her, you ever seen your pops curse your mama out or put hands on her? My son and my daughter gonna give you the same answer. Well, technically, I ain't ever seen shit, but she said they argued before. Like that. I respect my kids' mothers, where I don't want them to look embarrassed in front of the kid because they got no wins over me. In nothing. In that, I say you gonna look a complete fool in front of the kid if I have to raise, you feel me? If I have to raise my voice at you, blood. So usually if my baby mamas is getting on my nerves, I just bang the line on them or something. You get it? I'll just walk away. When I was younger, my baby mother, my daughter's mother, was trying to start an argument with me because I showed up with my son's mother to get my daughter. Keep in mind, my daughter's mother's pregnant already by some other nigga. So why you mad? She's trying to fight my baby mama, well, my son's mother, but she pregnant. So I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? I didn't argue with her. She called me all kind of bitches, this, that, in public. My daughter standing right there. I just turned around and walked off. I told my son, mother, don't say nothing. Just walk away. I'm coming right now. I told my daughter, come on, we out. She's like, you ain't going with them. I just walked away. Hopefully my daughter grasped. That's on her. I'm telling you to come on. She telling you to stay. Of course, maybe like halfway down the block, I hear my daughter's feet. She was coming, but you get my point? I never argue with them. It's because of my respect for women. Mine. I'm not talking about your mama. Your mama disrespect me, blood. You get it? She gonna get met. She gonna get back with what she's supposed to, but the women that come from me, they can't say like, yeah, he called me a bitch or this or that. I ain't never called my mama no bitch. She never heard them words or no curse from me towards her. I live by a certain different kind of morals, but everybody don't. And some of the teachings don't. And so you get it, I can't rock with it. If my mama could speak in the household, I don't get it. I don't get why a woman can't preach. If a nigga can, we already established that niggas lie. I don't get why a woman can't preach if a man can, if we already established that man is lie. All he do is lie. So what you gonna say? A woman can't preach because of what? They lying, so what can she do worse than that? She might get shit wrong. Them niggas is lying, so whatever you gonna say she gonna do wrong, it ain't gonna mess you up to like y'all lying though. Meaning y'all don't know what y'all talking about, but y'all keep acting like y'all do. So do you get my point? Try and grasp. Salam, shalom, lion, Zion. Carrie Keaton said, Silas, can you please make a video on schizophrenia? All mental and emotional disorders come from lie. I've already explained this in the past, but I guess y'all don't view lie. Like I said, it's the worst than any disease you could think of. It's the foundations of all mental and emotional disorders. Shit, it's the foundations of any disease you could think of. Meaning if a person got herpes or any STD you could think of, they got it because of lie. You say, man, I caught herpes from my man. But I wasn't cheating and doing nothing dishonorable. He was. Yeah, but you don't know your man ain't shit. Really? You was just in the dark and you know you ain't had an ain't shit nigga that be doing. Y'all ain't never had a little talk about this kind of shit. That part, you knew that nigga wasn't shit, you kept fucking with him. Meaning you overlooked the truth, like this nigga be out here doing, and you kept fucking with him. That's what I mean. Any disease or anything you could think of, the foundation of it is lie. Someone overlooking the truth to go with the thing. And then, get it? Ain't no saving them. There's nothing you could do. It's like a person catch herpes. Watch them lies. Dangerous. The young boy living that street life and he done blew a nigga's head off because his OG convinced him that them niggas up the block is all cops. Now he in jail doing life and the niggas from up the blocks is his best friends in jail and... You feel me? People living that now. They have to live out their lives like, damn. When I was young, I really believed all this stupid gang shit. Now I'm sitting in this bitch doing life. I'm a whole Muslim now. I speak to young kids about doing right. And I'm in here because when I was a little kid, I wanted to live life. Do you follow? And next time the nigga coming out of jail and the nigga, you get it? He telling you a real message. Not about like how jail is fun and all his jail stories. But he telling you like, yo, stay away from that, man. You do got some people come out of jail and they, you get it? They learn. They got their life together. Meaning they got them a legal job and they doing right. And they might not be a big baller like they was when they was breaking the law, but they doing quite all right for themselves. Listen. That's all I could tell you. Are you going to be having to live out your lie like many others? There's people in abusive relationships getting their ass whooped every day. There's people getting cheated on every day. Heart is just broken and crumbled. There's people going through all kind of things you couldn't fathom, and at the foundations of that, it's a lie. It's a truth they overlooked, and now their whole life is built. And it just ain't right. Because it was built on an overlooked truth, which is a lie. Meaning you overlook the truth and it go deep. All I could do is tell you from my experiences, man. You gotta straighten yourself out. Straighten your mind out. Find that place of peace inside. That place of peace don't have no problem with nobody. And ain't nobody did nothing to you. Everything that happened to you is a result of your own fucking mishaps. And this is how that place of peace feel. It's all my fault, but that's alright, because I'm going to get it together. And you just sit in your misery for a little while. Yeah, I fucked up. That's alright, though. And a presence will come and help you. But you got to get to a place of truth. Running around blaming everybody and blaming this thing, that thing. Following lies, fucking yourself up, then blaming. You get it? That gotta stop. Having a problem with this person because they this thing or that thing. That part. Get righteous. You a Hebrew Israelite. I communicate with y'all. I teach y'all too. Got lessons for y'all. You a conscious community. I got lessons for y'all. You a Christian. I got lessons for y'all. You a regular person of nature. I got lessons for y'all. Nobody's above nobody. And whether I agree with what you're doing in life, it don't matter. I still gotta assist you. You follow? We all gotta keep the place clean regardless. That's of lying, all kind of things that people got to live out. You follow? And so you see the young boy in the street, take a moment and talk to him. It's your job to clean up the messes. Obviously, whoever he talking to that's older, they manipulating him. And so you owe it to him if you know better to be like, hey, little man, let me tell you something. I'm going to carry on with you about it. I'm going to tell you this one time. And you school him on the jewels. Listen, man, you young out here. These old niggas going to manipulate you to take their own penitentiary chances. You going to find yourself in that pokey. Because you admiring these niggas, you think because they let you come around, they love you back. They let you come around because you they new tool, meaning you the young dumb nigga that's desperate to prove yourself. And whatever penitentiary tensions that they got, they gonna make you take it for them. If they got a beef with the nigga up the block and they want to shoot him, they gonna make you shoot him. And you gonna find yourself like every other young nigga in jail doing a 5, 10, 15, 20 year bid for your OG. And then you gonna come home and be the OG. Manipulating little kids in that same way. Instead of speaking against it. You do like the person do with Christmas. They get lied to as a kid about Santa Claus, then become an adult and lie to their own kid. Tooth fairy, all that shit. How you come to know the truth of a thing and then lie to your own kid? The day I lie to my kid, the day you could kill me. Like I said, I told both of my kids Santa Claus was a lie. It's not the truth. I buy your shit. Mamas got mad. I don't care. When did lying to your own become the style? And so I stand on that for life. Now, do I go to other people's kids telling them the truth? No, it ain't my place. Like that. I said, if my kids say, man, I want to celebrate Christmas, I want a gift, because that's all Christmas is a gift. I get you gifts on regular days, so I'm not going to tell you no. That wouldn't make no sense. If I tell you no, tomorrow I'll buy you one because we're not doing it for Christmas. Well, I'm not petty and spiteful. That's dumb. You get it? Once the point made, the point made. When you live in a righteous, truthful life, you're not petty. You get my point? Just make the point. Once the kids grasp this is a lie, don't be getting lost into all that reefs and fake evil symbology that you're not familiar with. Try not to get too lost in that, man. If you like the way the times feel, you get my point? Meaning I go to people, I eat with people on Thanksgiving and shit. But I ain't lost into it. I know that ain't nothing. That got to do with colonizers coming and taking all the resources from motherfuckers. But, you get it? Meaning y'all don't have access to get food no more from nature. Y'all have to slave and then take the papers to feed yourself. Thanksgiving got to do with that. Conquering the food. But that's a different story. And so, just try to grasp, most are plagued by lie. And most of y'all follow religions and all kind of things that are lie. And this is why it's so hard for you to be balanced and fair. And then I told a lot of y'all, make sure when you come back here, you give back. Life is a balance. And y'all struggle with that. Like that. If you come to see, like I just don't got no control to do the right thing for some reason. You cursed. It was written about. A curse is a lie. Once you take in lie, curse yourself. You will have a problem seeing truth and seeing things clearly from then. I don't know why you think you could take in a lie, overlook the truth, and then think after that truth fuck with you. So if you watch me and you don't like me a little bit, like that, that's how God deal with liars. It put blinders over their eyes, fuck up their emotional state. It do whatever it need to do to interfere with your receiving. You follow? Truth is free to all. Anybody, I can't stop none of y'all from coming to learn. But some of y'all just stop your own self. You say he a fraud. I don't like his teardrop. I don't like he curse like that. The Lord put dislike in your heart. Dislike ain't a gift. It make you have doo-doo face. It make you feel like shit. The Lord gave you that. I don't feel no way about you. I mean, I don't have no dislike to you. I don't even know what you look like. I don't care. I'm focused on my works. My works serve me quite well, so I live a righteous life. I stay on the path, and I put in my works. But you don't like me. You hate me. I disturb you. Truth put that on you. You say you can't get no truth. Again, y'all think truth, I make truth. I don't make truth. It come out my mouth. If you got a problem with anything I said or me, you got a problem with truth. I'm saying that because, you get it? I'll fuck you up. You get my point? I don't know how to make that part clear. I don't... I'm not truthing. You just a nigga getting on my nerves to be blood. Once I made the point, don't play with me too much afterwards. But your problem with truth, and truth is the one that's going to be like cursing you and fucking up your mind, not me. I'm done with you. I'm done with you after I told you the truth and you not listening. But like you feel me? Whatever angers and things you got, they ain't got nothing to do with me. It's your problem with truth, and truth is now plagued you. And so I'm sure whoever speak truth you got a problem with. You don't say it's truth. You call whatever they say whatever you want, but do you get my point? You view whatever's good for you is lie. Whatever ain't, you view it as good. She said, I don't want doodle face. Shalom, shalom. And so hopefully most of you guys listen to this video, you grasped the actual point. Like I said, most of you guys are plagued by lie. Lie is a curse. And so get in tune with this truth that I teach. Start to walk the path. Meaning you make sure you fair and honest in your ways. Most people don't take account of that. When I step up and wake up every morning, that's the thought. Whatever happens this day, I just want to make sure I tell the truth on whatever's whatever. Meaning if somebody asks me something, stay on track that you tell them the truth. No, oh, I thought, my bad. None of those things. If you don't know, you don't know. Just leave it. I don't know. Getting the mind groomed to I don't lie. That's the only thing that matters. It's not if I don't know something, then you know how y'all lie. You don't know something, you feel dumb. I only feel dumb if I say the wrong thing. A lie. In that, all I make sure is that I don't say no lie. And if I do, shit, I'm sorry. Hold on, let me fix that. When you get the mind there, where I just want to make sure I'm perfectly fair with everybody. And I ain't speaking no things I don't know what I'm speaking about. You get it? Whatever I say, my word is bond. It is the truth. Not the truth as I know it, but it's the truth. It has been already proven. It's just the truth. You get it? You make sure you're dealing with people that live by that same thing. Meaning if I know you're not really fair and balanced in your ways, I'm not going to pull to be around you. I'm not going to block you off from being around me, but you got to come to my environment. You follow? You got to make the initiative to want. Other than that, I know you can't serve two masters, so me just coming around you or letting you come around me, then going back to your dishonor, you're going to bring some of that dishonor over here at some point. You ain't going to be able to keep track. The residue going to spill over. You got to be in the presence of the righteous and the righteous only for a time. Just like you in the presence of nothing but liars, so now it's just easy for you to like not know what you're talking about and speak though. That's how that happened. And so if you're trying to get on the path to God, it starts there. Meaning you're not going to feel no presence of God or have no relationship with God until you live in a balanced, fair, honorable life. Actually putting in the steps to it. You get it? Reflecting in the morning and the night. Did I lie to anybody today? Did I tell anybody anything wrong? Am I doing, you get it? Am I living fairly in my way? Or am I on my Satan shit where I'm trying to get mines and you get it? Y'all know what I mean. When you get everything together and you start removing what you know, like, man, they gonna have me doing shit I don't want to right now. You got to make the adjustments for your own self's sake. Once you get it, in the flow, it's easy. I don't have to think to tell the truth or nothing. When y'all say shit that don't make no sense and this lie come to me so easy, meaning if you watching, you like, damn, he don't miss nothing. Same way y'all don't miss nothing with truth. Y'all be desperate to antagonize it, but with the lie, y'all ain't asking nothing. That's how it is on the flip side. I don't see how y'all miss nothing y'all miss. In regards to truth, it's just normal for me to just move in that way. Same way it's just normal for you to move like how you move and antagonize the truth all day. It's just normal for me to be on the truth side. I don't have to think about nothing. You get my point? Yeah. I remember somebody was like, if somebody came to my family, if somebody was looking for my family, I'm doing good if I lie. And I was like, no, you a snake. Because that's your family. Why they not looking for you too? And when you lie to them, lying to them is not getting them off the path of your family. You ain't got no honor or no real love for your family. You just care about yourself. That part. Everybody watching that video when that happened that day, none of y'all caught that. Y'all thought like he was right. Like, nah, he might be right. Somebody looking for your family, ain't nothing wrong to lie. That part. Y'all don't have no honor. That is wrong. He should have killed them if that's the case. If they looking to hurt your family, you have to handle your business. And why are they coming to you like you're their buddy? That's your family. Overlooked all of that. Meaning, the dude was a snake. He'll snake his own family out. He talked to his own family enemies. But he overlooked all of that because he was just trying to make a point to serve lie. Because he a liar, he was trying to prove to me, lie ain't always bad, Silas. But it is. And so according to the way he lived, his family would have got killed. Why? Because the people looking to kill him, he didn't handle them when he had the chance. That part. I'm looking to kill you. Your own people see me and they know. Later on that night, I kill you. You telling me your people ain't a snake? They knew I was going to kill you. They had me in their sights. And they didn't say nothing. In fact, I asked them, where you at? And they just told me like they don't know. You telling me that's your family? Hell no. Most of y'all will be like, man, that don't sound right. That's how it sounded to me when he said what he said. You sound like a lying snake. It ain't never no need to lie. Unless you can't stand on your shit. That part. And so kind of grasp. You go different angles, keep track of your lies, because that's what you living right now. And that's where all the hardship, the confusion, and the ups and downs is coming from. But once you get my point, you get on the right track, y'all got respect for lying, liars, and low lifes and things like that. Y'all see a strength there for some reason. And y'all view like good righteous as like some weak shit. Y'all know I'm strong as shit, but y'all would rather say like, no, he ain't really honorable. Because if you say I'm honorable, then you got to acknowledge like, well, all these niggas I got is tough. They ain't that tough because they don't play with blood. They be avoiding this nigga for real. Like that. So instead, y'all would say, no, he crooked like them. That's why they scared of him. And all the real people that's righteous, they weak and delicate. But that's not the truth. The truth is the righteous is just as strong as you get at the other side. Probably stronger. And lie ain't gonna fuck with truth. It just, like I told y'all, lie is truth servant. And so it's not likely you gonna see liars come before somebody of truth. They too strong. Physically, mentally, emotionally, and the liar know that. So they keep their distance. It's like, y'all liars, you really want to see me? You really want to fight? You really want to have an argument? No. You really don't. You like, nah, I don't. But I will. Because I got ego and pride. But really you don't. You don't want to take the chance to get dusted off. In your mind, you probably say, I think he probably could dust me off. I know he gonna cream pie me in a fucking debate because I see this nigga talking to people every day. And they don't never seem to come off as they was right. Like that. Truth and righteousness is the pinnacles of strength. You know how strong you got to be to tell the people what they don't want to hear? Knowing they gonna hate you, but you like it wouldn't matter. Blood on that nigga, they got no choice. Y'all want to hate me so bad, but y'all can't. Like that. Some of y'all like, I like this nigga a little bit though. Like that. You want to hate me, but it's hard because you like blood too. He real. I know he authentic. Like that. Now you got the serving two masters thing. Because you think fake shit real too, but it's not. And so you get my point? When you get to a place where you can identify things clearly, it's all on what you respect. Y'all respect lie and liars. That's why it's easy for y'all, you get it? To fall in that flow. You got a respect for it. I don't. Once I see you a liar, you don't know what you talking about, you weak to me. You get it? The Hebrew Israelite nigga weak to me. You like a kid, blood. You don't even know, like, when you getting manipulated, nothing. I'm positive of that. You fell for the thing. Like that. When you of righteousness, you won't see lies weak. There ain't no excuse for it. You either simple-minded, weak. It's something. A person don't go with lie because of strength. They go with lie because they scared to go against whoever else going with it. You follow? Like that. Lie is a sign of ultimate weakness. And so, a lot of y'all not strong enough to be truthful. But you got to work your way there. It's your only shot. And some of y'all not dependent enough to be truthful. You got people taking care of you and looking out for you that follow lies and shit. And so in that, you got to follow it. Otherwise, they cut you off. But you better work towards being dependent so you could do what's right. Otherwise, you're going to have somebody dictating what you do because they look out for you. And because they look out for you, now you got to pretend like, and there you go. Now you're serving two masters. But you can't do that. You either one or the other. Meaning you make the one master jealous of the other. Which is to say, you can't serve two masters. You can't have two husbands lest the one husband get jealous of the other and kill his ass. However you cut it, you only gonna have one. Because you can't serve two masters. That's what that means. You can't serve two masters because the two masters gonna clash now. And you only gonna be left with one, meaning you should have just picked one from the beginning. Because that's all you can have is one master. And so the person that lived they lie, they say, I'm a gangbanger, but I'm a Muslim. I'm just a gangbanger. You follow? Like that. But he could think he both all he want. And nigga say, I got a wife, but I have I be fucking little chicks on the side. Nigga, all you got is them bitches on the side, but you just ain't get there yet. She gonna be gone. You just wait and see. But he think he got both. He say, no, I got my wife. She ain't going nowhere. My little bitches, they might go somewhere, but I'll get more. No, you're only gonna have those bitches coming and going, and she's gonna be gone. Like that. If you lie, that's all you gonna have at the end. And so, it's a deep thing, trying grass. Now, I'm about to depart. If any of you guys want to give back, of course, I live on a balanced system. You can visit, I think I put the links up. Meaning you can click the video title. I think my links is up. If not, I'll put them up after this video in the description. This video is going to be private. I only leave it public if y'all give back. Y'all gave back on those other last videos that's public, so that's why they public. And so this is going to be a private channel member video. Like I said, y'all can all visit the channel membership levels. Pick whichever level is best for you. There's a whole bunch of content under that level. Knock yourself out. Monthly subscription. Twerk it however you want. Watch as much as you can watch in a month. Well, be a channel member till you see them all. I don't know. You'll figure that out. Newer content is on my website. Pre-recorded videos and posts. These are on my website. And so you can go get a pricing plan from there. Those of y'all that gave back the other days, I appreciate that. Like I said, I left the video up. Y'all can watch it. Most of y'all that give back, y'all already channel members, so y'all good. Meaning y'all gonna be able to see this video regardless. And so, be well, be balanced, be fair in your ways, and just view self as you're here to assist. And you ain't gotta assist everybody in life, but you're not here to tear things down and bring chaos to nothing. You can always feel like I ain't helping, but you're not here to tear nothing down. Just build up and assist. You choose what you want to build up and assist, but you make sure you get it. Everything on the up and up. Like I said, you're not here to partake in the things that's low or tearing down or anything low you could think. You ain't here to partake in that. Get the mind to that kind of place where you like, man, I'm just here to add goodness. I'm not here for that stupid shit. I ain't here to be gossiping about this nigga reaching for this, none of that. I'm just here to help wherever I can help. And if I don't want to help, it's my choice. I could just fall back, but it ain't my place to never do the opposite. You get it? And so you live like that. This is why you ain't never see no video of me where I'm like tearing somebody down, repeatedly. I'll speak my piece if you did something to me to make it clear to whoever, heard it however you trying to promote it. But outside of that, you ain't gonna come here and really see none of my videos on nobody, just on whatever the topic is. So, there's a bunch of Hebrew Israelites. I could have picked one of them out like that. I did the whole video on Hebrews, but I ain't never mentioned one like that. I just focus on the principles. You get it? The institution, not the individuals in it. Y'all flip-floppers. Half of y'all was Muslims last year. Now you a Hebrew. You get it? Like that. I don't want to focus on y'all. Cursing you out for being a Hebrew is a waste of time. You might be a Christian at any point. So I just real with it. Just chop down the institutions and hopefully y'all grasping that way. I just put my work in on Christianity, the institution, not the followers of it. They could do whatever they want. Hopefully they grasp. If not, they got to live out that law. Meaning they got to be food for the Satan. Not me. So try and grasp. Now I'm departing. Enjoy y'all day. Salam, shalom.